All right, guys, we're just about to get ready and started here. All right. Hey, I'm Ryan. Welcome, you guys. This is our live show we've got going on every week. Give you guys all the goods on our games, some tips, some tricks, some hacks, some strategies to help you guys be better at our games. Let's just turn this down a little bit. Thanks for joining me. Again, I'm Ryan, and we got a really action-packed show this week. I know I say that every week, but this week our team has put tons of good stuff in our show for you. So again, we've got some sneak previews of new stuff. We got some tips to help you guys be better at cooking Crush and cooking My Story. We've got some health tips, and then our last segment is our School of Superness. We're going to share with you guys how not to be miserable. I'm sure a lot of us want to be happy, and which is great. There's lots of ways that we've talked about how to be happy, but there's also some important things to not do to make sure that you're not miserable. So it's important to do both things. So again, I'm Ryan. I'm up here in Canada on the West Coast, Vancouver. Leave me a comment here, you guys. Would love if you're joining us. Hey, hit the like button. Share this with your friends. Let's get a good group going today. And again, put something in the comments for me. Say hi. Let me know where you're from, and let's get this show started. I've also got a guest joining me here today, so let's bring her on here. Let's see, let's do that. Hey there, Lenata, how are you?
Hello, Ryan. Great.
There, that's
Thank
better.
you.
How's your, what day were we here? How's your Thursday going?
Oh, the day kids and dogs outside.
Get the
So
kids out?
rainy.
Oh, you can't go outside, huh?
No.
I think we got yeah, it's kind of a cloudy day here, a typical overcast day in Vancouver, but maybe the sun will peek through. All right, guys, let's get us started here. Our first segment, we love to just start out with just a moment of gratitude. Just take 30 seconds. This is such a powerful practice. I do this every morning, and I do it every night now. It's just think about something you're grateful for. It can be something that you already have in your life. It could be a feeling. It could be something that you're grateful for in the future that you really know is coming for you, or you really want to have happen for you in your life. Just take a moment to be grateful. And if you want to share it in the comments, that's fantastic. I see Lizzie's joining us here this week. You don't have to share it. We've got Aljon from the Philippines. Awesome to see you, Aljon. Lenata's in Paris and France. I'm in Canada. We got a world show going on here, guys. So just take 10 seconds. Think of one thing that you're grateful for. All right, for me right now, it's my wife. We've got Mother's Day coming up. She's just been a phenomenal mother to our kids and my wife, and just she's a phenomenal human being. So that's one thing I'm grateful for right now. If you're excited to share yours, please do. If you don't, just keep it to yourself. All right, so it's World Password Day. Is that right, Lenata?
Yeah, it's a World Password Day. And the intentions of it are very, very interesting.
So some education maybe to make sure people know how to have a good password. Is that right?
Yeah, creating that day, the purpose is to encourage people towards good password maintaining habits.
Right. So don't just use the word password. I guess that's the trick.
Not using 000 or 1 2 3 4
5 6 7 8 or yes, or the word. Yeah. When I first when I first got a computer, I don't know, I thought I was clever, but I know it's probably the most popular password is just the word password, and then I used to spell it backwards. And anyways, I don't do that anymore. I've learned a lot.
Never used that one.
So use a strong one. I'm sure nowadays you know what a strong password is, and then what I use is LastPass. There's some great websites that you can just put all your passwords in safely, securely, so you don't have to remember them all the time. And yes, and what I do is I have a really strong one for important sites like my banking and all that. And then I have an easier one for sites I'm not too worried about. And then I have a really easy one that I use a lot more frequently for sites I don't care about. So I kind of have 3 passwords, a really strong one, a really medium one. Anyways, if you've got some tips of what works for you, share it away. All right, good to see we got Adnan joining us.
For
Jacob,
me, everything is like connected to my phone.
You got it all saved on there safely?
No, they sent the password there when I.
Oh, I think you're cutting out a bit there, Lenana. All right, let's move on here. All right, guys. So this Sunday is Mother's Day, big day, right? I mean, we should celebrate our moms every single day. We've all got one, and you might be one, or you might not have one. Anyways, moms are an important part. We all came from a mom, so anyways, maybe you've got another mom in your life that you can appreciate if yours isn't around anymore, or anyways, just a really important day here. So here's some tips about how to celebrate Mother's Day. And again, this could be your mom. You could be a mom. Maybe this is someone else's mom that you just really appreciate in your life or in someone else's life. So here, let's look at some of these tips. You could cook your mom's favorite food. You could help her clean in the house. You can give these tips to your kids as well if you've got them. What they could do for you. Cuddle up, watch a favorite movie. I know you're a mom, Lynetta. Is there something that you're hoping for this Mother's Day?
Making cookies together.
Awesome. It's a great thing to do together. Kids love that. And then, of course, you get a reward at the end, which is a delicious cookie you can eat.
Amazing.
So that's awesome. Yes, I will be doing something special for my mom and then also for my wife, and I get my kids to do something nice for her as well. All right, we've got a special event going on, you guys. This is in the game. This is in the game, right, Lenata?
It's from like we have it for 7 days.
All right, so this is a week-long special event. Yeah, maybe
three more. Just until Mother's Day.
So you got to find all the. Maybe you can explain it a little bit.
When playing levels in the game, whatever restaurant are you in, you will find, like completing the level, you will find ingredients. And finishing all the ingredients, you will reveal the meal that you can imagine what is it, but to know its name and how it looks like. You should complete and to receive a reward. Sure.
Big reward. Okay, we'll check that out. That's awesome. It's kind of like being a detective and hunting through the game. That's a ton of fun. You guys check that out. Hold on a sec. Hold on. All right, so we got a little preview here. Let me just turn off the music for a second and let's play this. So we got some specials in the game, you guys, for Mother's Day. Check these out. So there's the secret meal event. Again, you got to collect all the right ingredients to make it.
That was the last one.
Wow, that looks awesome. All right, you guys. So there's a preview there of some fun stuff in the game we got. And again, we got Mother's Day specials. We got the secret meal event. So check all that out. And here's the calendar of events. Like we were mentioning, there's some always awesome events. The Kitchen Rivals, the Champions Tournament, and the Team Quest. As we mentioned, that one's new. And there's the Mother's Day event.
Family of events is coming bigger and bigger. Like Mother's event, Team Quests are the new ones.
Yeah.
And awesome. More coming.
More on the way. So we're going to keep packing this full. You guys get back in there. Check out some of these things. Again, we're making these for you. Our team's working super hard to come up with fun new ways that you guys can play the game. So we love to hear from you guys. Here's some great reviews from Priscilla and Rachel or Rochelle. And again, we love to hear from you on the store. If you've got something constructive and nice to say, if you have something that you're stuck on or it's not working or you need some help, the best place is to reach out to us. Again, on the store, it's very hard for us to communicate with you. So please, in the game, hit the settings button. You'll find a real-time chat in there under help. and our team will get back to you in minutes, right? We're not talking days, minutes, literally. We have an amazing team, 24/7, ready to support you. So check that out. Thanks for writing us in, you guys. Rochelle says, this game is awesome. My family and I are having so much fun playing it together. That's super cool. We've got some awesome things from Maria and Agus here. And this is a really good game. I play the game all the time until my cell phone battery is about to run out. It's really exciting. So that's awesome, you guys. Thanks for letting us know. All right, so this is a really special thing. Lenata, do you want to tell us a little bit about the our step challenge here?
Yeah, it will be great because the Flowmotion, I know, has a great step challenge. But why not having it together and compare each other? All the cooking crush fans can join that challenge, which you can see right now in the comments.
So what this is, you guys, is we do this as a team. So we know how important it is to move our bodies every day. And we'll talk about this a little bit later in the show about how not to be miserable. If you want to be miserable, just stay still all the day. Stay sitting on a couch, stay sitting on your bed, don't move. But if you want to be a little bit happier and not be miserable, movement is super important. Not a lot. And so our team has been doing this for the last 6 months, is having a step challenge, right? We're not talking 10,000 steps right now. We're just talking 3,000 steps just to get moving. And ideally, you can get outside. Maybe you're somewhere you can't get outside, and you can even walk around your house, right? Maybe it's up and down some steps. Maybe it's around the room. Maybe it's on the roof that you can do it somewhere. Just get your body moving. It's so important to get your body moving, right? And
but as players, we love to gamify things, and that's a perfect way to gamify our sportive mood.
Yes, so check this link out, you guys. You can join a step challenge together. So we'll join you guys. All of our players can join this, and we're going to have some rewards. And this is a challenge. This is a game. You'll see there's a leaderboard, and so you can see where you are and how consistent you've been. And so it's super fun. You're going to need the Pacer app on the store, and then we've put the link here in the comments about how you can join this. And check it out. It's something fun you can do. Invite your friends, and we'll all get a little healthier and a little happier together. So check that out, you guys. I personally love it. It gets me just that extra little motivation. You know, if it's raining outside, I'm like, do I really want to? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going to do it. I want to make sure I keep my challenge going, and I want to stay up on the leaderboard. So check that out, you guys. So we've set that up so we can all do that together. We've also just got some more tips here, you guys, on health. This is about snacking. I know I'm still working on this one. And so here's a way to, cope with eating snacks. And if you're going to snack, which I do, here's some tips just about how to make snacking a little healthier. First of all, just ask yourself, why are you eating? And, rate your hunger. Are you really hungry? Does your body need something? Or are you snacking for some other reason? So just check in with yourself on that. The second one is, if you're going to snack, then just choose healthier snacks that might taste still great, like popcorn is amazing. So you try that, some dried fruit, and this can also help reduce your guilt, right? Rather than snacking on, unhealthy potato chips or ice cream or whatever. Even nowadays, there's much better chips you can have, much better ice cream. I know that that's something, at least we do. Having vegetables cut up in the fridge can be huge. Just grabbing something that you want to snack on, at least it's a little bit healthier. Chewing gum. I usually have a pack sitting on my desk here just to, again, keep your, if your body wants something to chew on or your mouth wants something, then here, just try some gum. Make sure it's not the kind with sugar in it, and also not the kind with aspartame. They've got some really good alternatives now with natural sweeteners in them, like stevia, and this kind of stuff. So anyways, look for gum without sugar, without aspartame, and there's some great ways to curb your snacking habits. All right, guys, we got one more here. We got a preview of Cooking My Story. Let's roll this. Maybe Lenata, can you tell us what we're going to be looking at?
It's a surprise. It's coming soon. Just little bit of tease. Spicy. It's coming soon. You'll see.
Check it out, guys. Oh, Oh, wait, do we have
No,
something to play
this
there?
one is like
Okay, here we
how
go.
to
Okay,
make
so there is,
cookies.
yeah, so there's something coming. We're gonna let you guys know very soon about what's coming in Cooking My Story. Now we've got a tip for you guys. We saw a lot of people have a challenge with one of the new restaurants about how to make the cookies. So Lynette's put together a little video here to explain how to do that better.
Hi guys, and today I will show you how to make these cookies which you're struggling with in the restaurant party power. Let's play, for example, level 26. Easy peasy. Let's dive in. And maybe the things that you're having trouble with here is to decide which topping to add on the cookies, right? We have to add ice cream, sprinkles, and here we have sprinkles again, or sometimes both, like you see right now. And again, don't forget to fill that cookie first and then to serve it. And that's all. I hope you had a great time with this short tutorial, and just feel free to ask any questions if you have. Let's speed it up for you.
Oh, what happened? There we go.
And that's it. Enjoy playing. Bye.
All right, that's awesome. Thanks, Lynette. We saw that it wasn't totally clear to some people, so Lynette just clarified you guys how to properly make the cookies in that delicious new restaurant. And so, right, we're on to our last segment here, you guys. This is the School of Superness. Last week we talked about tips for focusing, and which is so important. Just nowadays, there's so many distractions, you know, like our phones buzzing and beeping, and you know, or whatever you're on devices now, they're always trying to get your attention. So focus is so important. Check out that live video last week. This week, you know, we thought this one would be good. We talk a lot about ways to be happier. We shared all kinds of stuff in our live shows in our School of Superness in the past year. Breathing and meditating and exercising and positive thinking and visioning and all that's awesome. Check out all those videos. It's also important to know what not to do. You know, for example, if you want to be healthier, if you truly want to be healthier, you know, there's not a lot of point if you're going to eat organic vegetables if you're still not exercising, or if you're, you know, smoking 5 packs a day or whatever. There's some things you got to not do at the same time as the good things you are doing. So here's some tips on how not to be miserable. These are the things not to do if you don't want to be miserable. If you do want to be miserable, that's a whole different situation. You might as well do these things.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be miserable, if you want to be happier, here's 5 things to not do.
But the point is that making these things, we think that they make us happy, and that's not true.
Right.
Let's see that.
Yeah, these are the anchors that pull us down. So these are the things not to do. So let's check them out here. There's 5 things. First one here is, especially nowadays, I know a lot of us are, you know, it's in some places, we're under sort of some restrictions. It's harder to go places. It's harder to maybe go to the places we used to. Though if you don't want to be miserable, then don't be still. If you're sitting in bed all day, if you're sitting on the couch all day, if you're not moving your body, that's going to lead, one of the things that's going to lead to being miserable. So all you got to do is move. And like right now, I got a standing desk that helps me stay moving. We've got our moving challenge that we shared with you guys here. Lynette shared that link that you're going to see in the comments there, so you guys can check that out to join our moving challenge. Again, just every day doing something. You know, even getting outside, doing a little bit of gardening, running up and down some steps, just getting up and moving around.
Yeah.
Super important. So what we also do in our meetings is we actually set a timer. You can do this on your phone. Maybe every hour, just take a break, right? Sometimes we can get distracted if we're having fun playing a game, which is totally fine. Maybe just set a timer for an hour and remind yourself, oh, yeah, I've been sitting for an hour. I'm going to get up and I'm going to move around. So you can do that on your phone. Set a timer, have a moving moment, we call it. Get up, do some jumping jacks. I don't know, run around, do some skipping, do some dancing. Just do something that feels good and lets you move your body. Number 2, don't watch the news, or at least don't watch too much of it. The news is designed to scare us, right? So that we pay attention to it, so that we watch it. and then they get to sell ads. I mean, that's primarily the business model. So just limit the amount of news that you're watching, because it's not going to be good, right? A lot of the times on the news, it's not going to be good news, and that's going to make us feel really bad. So do your best to fill your cup with really good things. Put good things in your mind. Put good things in your, right? Rather than positive emotions, really good stuff. Any other thoughts there, Lynetta, on how to fill your mind and not watch the news?
Being exercising and meditating. And like me, I'm doing my Tai Chi every day, which makes me so relaxed and positively like thinking about the world.
Right. And Julius shared here. Yeah, just going back on the movement, you guys. Julius has lost a ton of weight and feeling so much better just by doing 3,000 steps a day, which really doesn't take long. So check that out, you guys. Thanks for sharing that, Julius. Someone's let me know that there's a bit of an echo with my microphone. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why that's happening, but we'll make sure we sort that out next time. All right, let's move on. We got a couple more here. Number 3, don't mess up your sleep. If you want to be miserable, have a really bad sleep schedule. Go to bed at different times. Get up at different times. Stay up really late. Stay on your screen all night long. Get 4 hours one night. That's how to be miserable. It's so important, and believe me, I'm learning this as well, and I've had the best sleep schedule this year, probably of any time ever, and being much more consistent with when you go to bed. I'm much more consistent with when I wake up. I'm getting at least 7 hours. I used to think I can get by on 4. That didn't last very long. It was fine maybe when I was younger, but anyways, have a very consistent sleep schedule, and you'll feel
a night owl, which is not okay.
Well, and as long as you're, I don't know the stats on this, but as long as you're getting, a good quality of sleep for, at least a certain amount of time for your age, call it 6 hours, 7 hours, and you're consistent, that's going to at least be better than changing the time all the time and getting 4 hours one night and 8 the next and all that kind of stuff. So what they say is, if you want to not be miserable, don't mess with your sleep. Number 4 here. Yes, don't be messy. Right? I know there's some places that messy can be good if you're an artist and you have that creative expression, and maybe there's some places, but for the most part, staying organized, being tidy can help us at least not be miserable. And whether that's your bedroom or your closet or your desk, staying a little tidy and organized can feel so good. And so that's another tip for not being miserable. Last one here, you guys. And don't stay on your screens all day. Definitely stay on your screens for a little while. I mean, that's what we make games that are super fun. I'm on them playing. I'm on my screen right now talking with you guys. I'm on my screen for work. That's all fine. Screens are a natural part of our days these days for the most part. Just don't stay on them all day long. Like I suggested before, have a timer, take a break, go outside for a little bit, do your moving challenges, and then come back and, go back on if you need to for work, or have some fun playing a game. Watching a show, whatever, but just don't stay on them all day, and especially late at night. Don't stay on them too long. That's not going to be good for you. So those are our 5 tips for how not to be miserable. Any final thoughts there, Lynetta?
I will try to pay more attention of all the things that I should not do in order to be happy.
Yes. Yes, so important to know the things to do to be happy, as well as the things not to do to avoid being miserable. And I'm doing my part, doing a better job every morning now. I'm doing stretching. I do at least 10 minutes of meditation to help me just clear my mind and focus my mind more on the things I want in my life. I'm doing the moving moments with our team. I'm filling my mind with good things from books and from audios that I listen to on YouTube. So whatever it is for you, I'd love for you guys to share in the chat stuff that you're doing that you want to not do anymore, and maybe some of the things you are doing that's leading to feeling even better. And please join our step challenge, you guys. We put the link in the thread there. I'm going to put it here. I think I can put it in here. There it is. I think that should show up on YouTube and on all our channels that we're streaming this out to. You're going to need the Pacer app on your phone. We'll see you guys in there, and you can watch each other, how we're doing each day. It'll be super fun to see people from around the world in there. Again, we'll have some prizes for those of you who are in there and more consistent That's all we're going for, right? It's consistency, just doing those little things every day. And it's amazing. Don't do too many of them at once. Just start adding little things back into your schedule. And it's amazing the progress you're going to see after a week, after a month, after 3 months, just starting small and being consistent. So thank you, Lenata, for joining us this week.
And also there will be some small rewards for the first ones in the challenge.
It is a leaderboard, so if you can get to the top,
there's
going to be some rewards for that. Again, we're looking for consistency. On behalf of our whole team, thank you guys for joining us this week. Thanks for playing our games and being a part of all this fun that we're creating and joining our step challenge. So thanks, Lenata, again. Thank you all, and have yourselves a phenomenal rest of. Sorry, iJazz here says someone is already winning the challenge. Oh, we've already got a leaderboard, you guys. So get in there, and because it's already started. So the sooner you start, the better. You don't want to miss out. So on behalf of our whole team at Flowmotion and our partners, have you guys a phenomenal rest of your Thursday. Have a great Mother's Day coming up. Thanks again, Lenata. You guys take care.
You're welcome. Have a great day.